Hi, Big Rob from Sled Heights here. In this video I'm going to talk about heels and specifically about heel height. Now when you buy a shoe like this, the manufacturer is going to describe the heel height in terms of the measurement from the very bottom of the heel in the back right the way up to the highest point. So in this shoe we would call that 5 inches. Now that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to actually get 5 inches of height when you put these shoes on, because when you think about your foot, you've got your ankle and your ankle joint. Now imagine your ankle joint was at the back of your foot. Then if you raised up your foot by 3 inches, you would actually get 3 inches of height. But because the ankle joint is slightly further down, it means that you're getting less height. It might be 3 inches at the back, but at the ankle joint or the pivot point, you might get 2.5 inches. The same concept applies to high heels. You're not going to get 5 inches because of this pivot point. You'll get somewhere around there, which might be around 4 inches. Actually, we'll take a measurement of Jenny, barefoot and in these heels, to see how much she gets. So Jenny's going to get measured barefoot. And now Jenny's got her heels on, and we'll do a measurement in heels. Almost 5'11 3/4, so her heels gave just under 4 inches. So you saw there with Jenny that she got almost 4 inches from these heels. Now this heel has got quite a significant platform. I would say it was over an inch, maybe 1.3, 1.4 inches. Now when you think about wearing high heels, you're kind of going on your tiptoes, but there's a limit to how much height you can actually get going on your tiptoes. For women it's between say 2.5 to 3 inches. If you've got a really long foot, you might get a bit more than 3 inches. But in any case, if you want to get over 3 inches with a high heel, you're going to have some sort of platform. Even just a little 1/2 inch will get you into that 3 inch range, as long as it's quite a sharp angle. Now as you saw with that measurement with Jenny, our platform heel got us near 4 inches, and that was with a platform just over an inch. And to get above 4 inches, obviously you need to go higher, maybe 1.5 inch platform. To get nearer 5 inches, you're going to have to go with a 2 inch platform, or even a little bit more than that. And to get a really huge heel, like 5.5 inches, your platform's going to be very big. It might be nearer 3 inches, which is huge. Now the same concept with high heels applies to elevator shoes. The manufacturer or website might say this gives you 3 inches, but again they're basing that on the back of the shoe. They're not talking about the pivot point. So they might say it's 3 inches, you would maybe say, okay, I might get 2.3, 2.4 inches out of that shoe. It's always something to bear in mind. Obviously the smaller size of heel you have, the less effect this pivot point is going to have. So you might have a 1 inch heel and you're going to get pretty near that because the angle of your foot isn't that much. So thanks for watching, keep walking tall, and please do like and subscribe to my channel.